All right, Gambling God here. Yeah, that's we're cleaning out the house here. So those aren't bodies. That's paraphernalia that was in the basement. I got to clean it out. I don't know what's in there. You know how it is. It's like your house is like a hoarder house. You don't know what's going on, and then once you get involved in the cleaning, the next thing you know, it's a whole scene. So this is November 7th, Thursday. It's all fixed. We'll review last night. Tonight we have the fixed football game. We have the Chargers and the Raiders, 1-point spread. We'll get into all that. Only a few basketball games. They're all fixed. The hockey has the biggest schedule. Thank God for that. No NCAA top 25 tonight. So there's some plans for the future. We're going to be moving out of the bedroom area into the office downstairs. We've been cleaning feverishly in the house. The house is in a state of upheaval. We are having an estate sale this weekend. If you'd like to join us, 267 New Dorp Lane, Staten Island, New York. In the parking lot, we're selling furniture, electronics, stand-up video games, men's suits, women's suits. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane. We are selling it all. We're going to sell the car. If it's not nailed down, it's going. Okay? Now, for the future of the show, I do plan to have more of a formal setting, or maybe some kind of sporting paraphernalia behind us. Like you see, we have the Michael Jordan poster on the ceiling there, and we have all kinds of shit in the room. This is the bedroom. This is where the magic happens. We have the mirrored ceiling. You see the mirrored ceiling, and then we have the mirrored wall, right? You see what goes on, right? Okay. Anyway, so the plan is to have a full-length show with callers. I have a few experts. My friend John will be our basketball expert. We will go over each game with our expert. You'll call in. We'll take questions. Anything to waste time during the day to make your life a little easier to tolerate. We will give Francesa a run for his money because we won't talk nonsense. We won't deflect fantasy calls. We will invite them. We will have hardcore gamblers, bookies on the show that will explain how they blackmail the young athletes. They blackmail the black athletes. Blackmail, blacklead, blackmail, blacklead. Anyway, it's happening. You know it is. It's all fixed. You just got to be on the right side of the fix. So, on the back of that, last night we had the Knicks at Detroit. We took Detroit. This is one of the easier ones. Anthony D knows the Knicks are god-awful. And 3.5 was a gift. I hope you took Detroit to cover the 3.5 or at least to win it. The Knicks are never in this game. Their season is probably already over. And God bless them. Let's just get another high draft pick and just keep drafting players that we intend to trade so that other teams can benefit from them. Porzingis being the biggest example. Washington and Indiana. Indiana won that one. We had Indiana on in that one. I didn't see an issue with that one. That was a winner. So we had Detroit winner, Indiana winner. Chicago at Atlanta. We took Chicago. They won that one easily. That was another winner. Houston we took to win, but that was a 16-point spread. I don't really count that as a winner. That was pretty easy. They did cover the 16. They won by 17. If I know the spread, Russell Westbrook knows the spread. Keep it in mind. If I could look in the daily news for the spread, James Harden could look over the beard and see the spread in the Houston Chronicle or whatever the paper is down there in Texas. All right, Sacramento at Toronto. I took Sacramento to cover, Toronto to win. That's what happened. I think Sacramento lost only by a couple points. They've been feisty on the road. They blew the Knicks out before this, and they covered against Toronto. So we did hit on that. There's 2 winners in one. Minnesota at Memphis. I took Memphis to cover, Minnesota to win. I split those. Minnesota got blown out, but of course that means Memphis won, so they did cover. So we split that. Orlando at Dallas was the pick of the night. I picked them to win. They lost by a point, 108-107. They had the ball with 6 seconds to play. Couldn't get it done. Did cover. So this was, we did get the cover here. I didn't pick Dallas to win. I lost on the upset, but I did win on the spread. So kudos to Orlando. Something told me that they were going to go in there and give them a fight, and they did just that. Philly at Utah. I went to bed early last night. I don't know who won this one. I took Philly. I told you to take them +4.